Hello. Are you wondering how to reconnect with your friends and network once summer is over? Everyone's frolicking at the beach now, but once summer is over, people will want to be back in touch. My name is Janet Valenza, and I am the president of women's clothing brand Go Go Gracious. We help dynamic women like you who appreciate fashion look great in less time. You can reach me on all social media at JanVNYC. And if you haven't already done so, please join us. Visit us at facebook.com/JanVNYC and like the page. So today, as always, I'm very excited. I love being here live with you. I feel like I have a lot of information and entertainment to share. I love providing information and the entertainment, and I know you enjoy it. I get a lot of feedback from my style tips, my video style tips that people love, and I appreciate that. And today we are talking about hosting events, virtual events for dynamic women like you. I do them in fashion, and I have a guest today that I'll be interviewing who hosts events in cooking, and particularly Indian cooking. So let me bring my guest in now and introduce her to you. Supriya? Supriya? Hello, we can't hear you.
Yes, I'm on now.
Okay.
Thank you. So sorry about the whole.
Oh, that's okay. We had a little technical difficulty today, so we started a little late.
Yes, okay.
Anyway, welcome, Supriya.
Thank you for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to talk to you. So thank you so much.
My pleasure. And let me introduce you to our audience. Supriya Nabar is the CEO of Supriya's Kitchen, and she's also the author of Innovative Indian Cuisine. And I invited her here today to talk because she also hosts online events that are loaded with content, informative, entertaining, and really help simplify the lives of dynamic women like us. So we both kind of focus on simplifying lives. And I'm just going to throw out there right now, if anybody would like to host an event with either of us, me in fashion or Supriya in cooking, please reach out. You can comment or DM me on this post. And so without further ado, let me ask you, Supriya,
Okay.
given that we are trying to help dynamic women who are working generally, have a lot going on, but want to have a good life, how do you, when you do a virtual class, how do you make it simple? I love Indian cooking, but it can be a little intimidating. So how is it that you make it simple to incorporate in a busy woman's life?
Well, if somebody takes my cooking class, they sign up for the cooking class, and then they get a recipe in their mailbox, and also they get all the ingredient list. So then they can go and get the ingredients and be ready for the class when my class is going to happen. So for example, if the class is on Friday, the recipe will and the ingredient list will come on Wednesday or so, or Tuesday. And then they have enough time to go and get the recipe, whatever the ingredients, and then they can be ready for them to cook with me. That's how it works.
Do they have to buy a lot of different things, or is it something that you try to keep relatively simple?
I try to keep relatively simple, but I also sometimes, if I have a exotic ingredient, then I tell them where to go and buy it in the local area.
I see. And one of the things you mentioned to me when we spoke earlier is that you are looking into the health benefits of spices. And I have felt, although I've never really read anything about it, I've always felt that spices, I like exotic spices and I like fresh herbs. And I've always felt that both of them have positive health benefits. Can you just give us maybe, 30 seconds on what you're looking into with that, and maybe an example?
Well, I have a Instagram handle called, Spicy Saturday, and I'll talk about various ingredients, spices and all those things which help you in your daily life, like you are for health, so which will keep you healthy. So I have written a blog for that. It's called Spicy Saturday, and different spices like cinnamon, cardamom, turmeric. Turmeric is one major, spice which is getting a lot of hype to in the circles of nutrition and health. So turmeric has a lot of benefits, and so I talk about it. And I also try to, when I try to cook, I also talk whatever the ingredients are. I try to talk about those ingredients too, and what the health benefits will be for the person who consumes that. So that is how I incorporate the benefits of the spices. And
Mhm.
it's also the nutritionally, I think it also turmeric helps you to lose weight. There are a lot of things which you can talk about. So that is how I incorporate the spices and talk about them when I cook.
Oh, that's great, because I know a lot of our clientele gained a little bit of weight with all the lockdowns, and they're looking, for solutions not only to how to dress their body now, but also how to lose weight.
How
And
to lose weight. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
it's big topic
Yes,
for women in general.
yes.
Um, the last question I have is, who is your target in terms of when you do an online cooking class? Who is your target market? What kind of a woman is she?
You are talking about my client or my avatar, the person I'm trying to target. My person would be probably a woman or a man who is interested in different cuisines. So, who is interested, especially in Indian cuisine, and they are looking for to expand their horizons in cooking, so learning something new. And if they take my class, they will definitely learn something new, including the spices and the techniques which are used in Indian cooking. So I'm trying to target a person who is ready to learn different cuisine, and also to learn, healthy cuisine, to become healthy, you see. So that is my target audience.
That's great. I really love doing virtual events online. I attend them. I'd like to attend one of your cooking classes because as I said, I love Indian food, and I'd like to have some simple ways to incorporate it in my life, in my daily life, that includes a lot of work and not a lot of time for meal preparation, but simple ideas are always great. We give simple ideas as well on how to go from travel to business to evening without really changing in your wardrobe. And um, I'll mention too that I go to online art classes now, and I love the fact that I can go without traveling. I don't have to get myself there. I don't have to come back. I can just join in for 1 hour in my busy day, and it's very, very convenient. So I think online hosting is a great thing. I appeal to anyone out there who's thinking about it. It's a wonderful way to get back in touch with your friends at the end of the summer, friends, clients, colleagues, your network. So if you're interested in hosting a fashion event, please contact me, and please visit Supriya's Kitchen, and join in her Indian cooking classes. So my
Thank
name
you.
is Supriya Nabar. Thank you, Supriya Nabar, for joining us of Supriya's Kitchen. And
22, supriyaskitchen22.com. You can go and check me out on the website, and then you can, figure it out. But Janet is a great friend, and I'm glad, Janet, that you invited me. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you could make it. And just to wrap it up, my name is Janet Valenza. I am the president of women's clothing brand Go Go Gracious. We help dynamic women like you who appreciate fashion look great in less time. You can reach us on all social media at JanVNYC. And if you haven't already done so, please join us. Visit us at facebook.com/JanVNYC and like the page. So thank you for coming today. I'm live every Wednesday at 2 p.m. EST. And next time I will invite another guest. It's a surprise person at the moment, but another guest who hosts online events for a chat. So
Thank you, Janet. Thank you so
thank,
much.
Thanks for coming. Have a great rest of the day.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.